Hello, Green Pastures family and friends. We are the Howards, and we're speaking to you today on behalf of the Women's Ministry, SWAP, which is short for Sisters with a Purpose, and the WFC, which is our men's ministry, the Warriors for Christ. Unfortunately, we haven't been able to gather for well over a year due to COVID-19 and the pandemic. However, the world labeled both of us as essential workers, which means we never stopped working over the past year. Therefore, we took it upon ourselves to become essential worshipers and essential servants for the Most High, which means we never stopped coming to our church. We're still here, and we would like to extend a special invitation to each and every one of you to join us Sunday mornings at 10 a.m. in person at 5455 Flat Shoals Parkway, which is located in the Deck, also known as Decatur, Georgia. I've been in Decatur my whole life, and my husband has lived in DeKalb County for well over 20 years, and he still thinks he's from the West Side, which makes absolutely no sense, right? But anyway, you can also join us live on Facebook, and we're also on YouTube. So we would like you to subscribe and make comments, and we would love to hear from you either way. Faye, how long have we been members here at Green Pastures? Maybe 2006?
Yeah.
Okay, so maybe about 2006. So our girls were about 6 and 3 years old.
Yeah.
And now they're going to be 21 and 18. So we've been here for quite some time now. And we've stayed the course, and we're proud of that. Do you know how hard it is to get out of bed on a Sunday morning, get dressed, and come to church? Well, it's super duper hard for me. But we do it every day because my husband seems to think that we are machines. And he also thinks that if I don't get out of bed, like, God is going to be mad at me, so I have to just get up, bite the bullet and get here. It's a lot of days when I want to just stay in the bed, but I can't. So, another thing about me, I'm always running late for church, and I'm a part of the media ministry as well. And surprisingly, my team leader has not fired me because I'm hardly ever on time. I want to say hey to Mr. Jonathan, and you, the viewers, probably guessed that I was late today, even for this recording. I think it's the new time. It's the worst. I can't sleep at night. I can't wake up on time in the morning. But by God's grace and His mercy, I've been running late for Jesus a long time. And I'm not tired yet. I was just playing. I'm real tired. But I need a vacation. We haven't been on a vacation since, I don't know where, right?
Yeah, it's been a while. It's going on like, 2 years?
Something like that. So it's definitely time for us to get a break. So it's weird because whenever I start talking, I always wind up talking about my personal experiences in my life. So maybe that means I should write a book or do a short film. So if you're interested in my life, you should come to Green Pastures Christian Ministry to see me in person. Oh, did I tell you I'm his wife and his baby mama and his personal assistant and his barber? I woke him up at 7 o'clock, 7:30, and 8 o'clock to cut his hair and his beard this morning, but he kept going back to sleep. So guess what? I canceled his appointment, and that's why he's wearing a hat in the sanctuary today. I used to be his cook, but I quit that about 2 years ago. He's a part of the security ministry at church. I asked everybody on the security team, can I be a part of the security team? Everybody said, yeah, sure, except for him. He said no. But every Sunday morning, he brings me a radio. So what you think that means, y'all? So anyway, one more thing I want to tell y'all. About this same time, last week, our youngest daughter got into a car accident, and her car was totaled. And she called me immediately after the accident. So it immediately threw me into a panic attack. And I was trying to tell him, where she was and what happened. Guess what he did? He left me in the middle of my panic attack. Who do that to their wife?
Well, it was no time to talk. I mean, we can talk on the way there, but you kept talking, so
So he left me.
I left you there talking.
And then when he left me, he went to the scene of the accident and was about to beat up the mall security because they didn't want him to park in the middle of the street to check on his daughter.
Well, it wasn't so much like that. It was when I pulled up. Okay, it's an accident, so nobody should be coming through it anyway. Okay, I see these two cars that just gonna collide against each other. I don't see my daughter in the car, so I'm pulling over and I get out and I go around to speak with her, and he walks up and say to move my car. Like, I need to check on my daughter.
Which is true.
I mean, I just got to have some type of, as a father, I wasn't here to protect her, so I gotta have some type of okayness, if that's a word. So he was like, I'm here. That's what I'm here for. No, that's not what you're here for. You're here for to stand back, let me see what's up with my daughter. And he turned around and he looked at the cab counter. Okay, that's the cab counter. For me to get over there and see about my daughter, I'm willing to go to the DeKalb County Jail today. So either you're gonna let me over there, I'm gonna push you out the way and get you over there, which I had to push him out the way. And I got over there, when I talked to my daughter, she said she was okay. I walked back around the car, moved my car, and parked on the other side. And DeKalb County understood, because when he started trying to explain to DeKalb County said, I don't want to hear that. You know, it's my daughter. That's just how I am. I'm passionate.
I get it.
I'm passionate about my family, passionate about my church. I'm passionate about, you know, I have a lot of positive things that's going on in my life right now, and I want to keep that positive. I done learned to, you know, try to fade out the negative stuff and deal with the positive stuff. I know that what works for me, like you said, you feel that, you know, God will be mad at you if you don't get up and come to church on Sunday. Well, he wake me up Monday through Saturday or Monday through Friday to go run my business. Come on, I can't give him 2 hours of my time. Oh yeah, I'm gonna do that because I would be mad. So I'm going.
I know.
So it don't matter. I got to be there. I told him and I promised to him that I was going to serve him, and I'm going to make sure that the shepherd that he put in the house is safe. So I'm going to do it. And if you, my barber, my assistant, my partner, my wife, all that, then you going to.
Well, I guess y'all heard that. So anyway, we're saying all this to say that we are not perfect people. And if you're not perfect and you love God, we would like for you to come and worship with us on Sundays. And I think we'll start back on Wednesday nights soon, at least with video. So stay tuned for those. So if you're young and fly and saved like us, come check us out. Or if you're seasoned and full of life and full of love, like our apostle that's sitting right there staring at me, come worship with her. Is there anything else you want to say?
I just want to kind of reach out to the men. Even if you're watching, if you members of Green Pastors or you're not members of Green Pastors, sometimes with what's going on now, with the pandemic that's going on, it's a lot of stuff going on. We're gonna lose family. We're gonna lose friends. I mean, some people gonna become homeless for what's going on now. But I look at it as you're losing focus on life. You're losing focus on what's going on. You're getting caught up in the times that's happening now. And that's why I love my apostle. That's why I love Green Pastors, because she taught us and she put it in us. Stay focused. Stay the course. You know, I always tell you, it's a process. Trust the process. You know, he protect me every day. going in this world. He can protect you in your house where you worship. I couldn't prepare anything to say today, but I'm going to prepare this from my heart that I know it's going to get better. It hurts. Because of all the members, the people that we lost. It hurts. But we're still here for a reason. We're still here. We got to keep moving on. I just say, let this pandemic define who you are. Let it make you a better person. He can protect you in God's house. Don't shy away. That is your own understanding to not come worship, not come serve. They have grocery stores out here that you're going to, and I know you got to eat. I know you have to work. They're not social distancing. They don't wear masks. They don't have rules. Us here at Green Pastures, we got made that. And these seats still empty. I'm challenging the men. I see women in here. They're coming. I just want our men to stand up and be strong, man. We protectors. That's what we're supposed to be. And I'm loyal. I'm gonna be loyal no matter what. And I'm gonna say the real. I can't sugarcoat. I can't stage what I'm gonna say because you're gonna know it's fake. And I can't be fake. I gotta be real. And we talk about this all the time.
Every day.
That's why I really can't, prepare to sit down and talk about things like that and do it because, that's just not me. If I can't sit down and say what I'm saying, then why do it? But I know some of the guys at Green Pastures, you don't like me. I love you. I don't have to like you, but I love you. Show up. Stand on the poles. Just because you're a minister, just because you're an elder, whatever capacity you in. When we come here, we don't have that many guys on Sunday during this pandemic. So you know what? If I got to stand on one of them poles as a deacon, I'll do that. I'm ordained as an elder. Titles do not define who I am. You have men at this church that can stand in this pulpit and preach, but they will not go out there and stand behind somebody who's fallen out in the spirit. They will not stand on one of those poles. Practice what you preach. Your action speaks louder than your words. That's why I don't talk too much. I let my action show. Because you can sit there and say you love a person, but you treat them like dirt. Just because you're sitting in these pews when you come in here and my pastor standing behind that pulpit, or her daughter is standing behind that pulpit, preaching. Your actions speak louder than your words. They can tell when you don't like them. They can tell when you're out of order. They can tell when you got to take over spirit because they give you one task to do and you do what you want to do. And I have been seeing that at Green Pastures. Yeah, I'm going to speak my mind. I'm going to say what I say. I see you. And I'm going to make sure I talk to them and inform them to see you. Change your actions. Make it cool. Make it line up with your words. Because you say you got their back. You say you here with them. Through thick and thin. These seats be thin. So, that's all I gotta say. I mean, you need to go take over because I'm going to keep going into that. Just, you go ahead.
Enough said. The only other thing I can think of is let's send some words of encouragement to Kirk Franklin and his family.
Oh yeah. I mean, I just don't understand how people, You know, more people, the world, people just words can tear you down more than anything.
Absolutely.
Okay, Kirk Franklin is a man of God. But when I heard the recording, yeah, I heard him use profane language. I heard him saying what he said. And it didn't shock me.
Me neither.
You know why? Because he's not God. He's not perfect.
Right. None of us are.
He's not perfect. If you look at him as a perfect man, then you need to look at yourself as being not understanding and more out of order than he is.
Yes, sir.
Because you're watching the wrong thing.
Yeah.
You don't know what's going on in their life. I just shared with you just last week a guy that I grew up with. His son filmed it live, Instagram, killing his own father. Like, you know, like they say, some of you might not understand it, but where they do that at?
That's our young people. They want to record everything.
And if we can't reach our youth, if we can't reach the seeds, we lost. It's gonna die. Like everything is over with. I mean, in it, all of us done dirt back in the day in the streets. I just don't understand. It didn't take for his life to be taken. And I'm not just going at kids because I don't know what went on in that household. I don't know if the kid was tired of something going on with him doing to them, or a kid just wanted to do what he wanted to do.
Right.
But I know God wasn't in it though. I know that because while he in one room chastising his other son or whatever he was doing, I mean, at least they say he hit him because he showed it on the camera. He hit him in the face. You know, which some kids need to be hit. You know, I'm not going to say all of them. Some kids need to be hit. And that's what we got away from, us chastising our kids. You know, and then you get the other kid to say, stop hitting him. Rack a pistol and shoot him 4 times in the back. And then tell his youngest brother to beat him. And he's filming him beating a man who's shot. Your own blood, your own kid, shoot you in the back and kill you. I just don't understand.
That's the type of stuff we dealing with.
So, you know, first thing I did was I prayed for the kid and I prayed for my friend. Prayed for the situation. And just, I mean, whatever they're going through, whatever he went through, I just don't know. Only God knows. But that's 3 people that's gone. You got a dad that just lost his life. And you got 2 kids that going to jail for murder. And you just put it right down on the silver platter. For him, right there. You killed him. It was premeditated. You filmed it. You knew you was going to shoot him. Even if you knew your daddy was getting ready to go in there and beat him, it was premeditated. You filmed it. And you knew what you was going to do before you did it. You signed your own sentence.
All right. So, there you have it, folks. It came straight from the heart. We love you. We hope to see you